What's going on, my PT peeps, my Walking Dead family, and my fighters? I'm One Eye Bry, also known as PT, and I'm back to talk about The Walking Dead Season 10. Spoiler warning for The Walking Dead show, comics, all that stuff, spoiler warning. Well, we see Rosita Espinosa here in this picture, and I highlighted a couple things. You see what it's pointing at? Does it mean anything? Maybe, maybe not. It's just a theory, discussion, speculation, whatever you want to think about it. It's called Rosita, potentially could die this season, because look at the red all around her. But first, guys, before we get to it, it's very important for us to achieve the goal of 100,000 subscribers. Hit that subscribe button and at least check that you're still subscribed, because more and more people are getting unsubscribed and I don't want you to miss out. So we saw Rosita in season 10, episode 6, and she had a nice conversation with Eugene, and it was nice for them to be cordial. Eugene is in love with Rosita. Rosita's keeping Eugene in the friend zone, and that's all right, but Eugene does care about Rosita, and they should communicate. They've known each other for a long time. When Abraham, Rosita, and Eugene were together, they were a group, and they were definitely traveling companions. But if you see when Rosita was talking to Eugene, you can see the red, I guess, markers or whatever they are, but they do stand out. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red markers, and then behind her is the red line in the blanket or the comforter, and then in front of her here is the candle with the red wax. Red, red, all I see is red, red all around, right? There's also the red tool on the left and the red dial numbers, but that's just numbers, right? So again, this is just a theory. It may mean something, but it may mean nothing. And I don't know if there's any significance to the numbers right there, which I believe read 129. I could be wrong, but is there a connection to issue 129 in the comic? Who knows? Also, you see a red lantern right there in the far right corner. The last time we saw red lanterns, it spelled doom for some people in season 9. And I'm sure it's just a gas lantern or whatever type of lantern it is, but it was seen twice in the episode. And the last time we saw them in season 9, a lot of the people were Pike victims. Henry, Addie, a bunch of other people that we saw in season 9 had red lanterns around them and or red pieces of clothing around them that they were wearing or just around them in several scenes in promo pictures, so it was clearly evident for us. Is there something to it? There's no way to tell just yet, but I do like the idea. As for Rosita, will she make it? Will she not? I have a feeling that Rosita dies. Will she really die by a flu virus or a super bug or contaminated water or whatever? Because that's pretty weak for this character to go out. When will we see this scene, and when will we see this scene? Also, there's a red barrel right behind her. Obviously, red objects all around. Red, red, all I see is red. Right, Morgan? But ultimately, Rosita is a character that some people like, and she did outlive her comic story arc. She gave birth to baby Coco, because in the comic, she's part of the Pike lineup, which is different for the show, because the show is the show and the comic is the comic, that's for sure. But what do you think of it? Is there something to it? Am I crazy? And I guess I shouldn't have said that, because the haters will definitely be like, yep, you're crazy. You don't know what you're talking about. The haters are going to hate, and I love talking about it and discussing The Walking Dead every day. So let me know your thoughts. Post your comments below. Do you think Rosita dies this season? Do you believe the red object theory is still in play, or was that just for season 9? Because it's definitely a thing that happened in season 9 in my opinion. Thank you guys for watching, and for those interested in my Zombie Apocalypse book series, I got 10 books available now in the link below. I hope you join the fight, and tell them, Daryl.
Yo, we love you guys. Honestly, thank you.